Okay, first up in the mid-year, um, Freak Out Tag was the best book so far that I have read. I've read a lot of good books this year, um, so I'm really proud of myself for picking some good books. A lot of the historical fiction books I've read have been like chef's kiss every time, but for the purpose of this video, I chose two, and those two were Love Radio by Ebony Liddell, and the second one was Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi 80. I'm not even gonna try it. But these two were definitely my favorites. I can't like recommend these enough. My mom actually told me to read this book first before I ever saw it on like YouTube or TikTok or anything. We were working at a high school and had downtime often. So she had read this book first and she told me that it was super, super good. And I finally picked it up and it did not disappoint. I've read two out of the three. And yeah, I plan to read the third one pretty soon. Yeah. And then Love Radio. I actually adored this book. It was so cute and I don't feel like it gets talked about enough. It's about a guy, Prince Jones. He's the guy with all the answers. I think he has like a radio show. Yeah, Love Radio, where he dishes out advice. And then he meets Danny. Danny Ford. She's kind of like, this says Danny isn't checking for anybody. She's focused on her plan to a senior year, score a scholarship, and move to New York City to become a famous author. So you navigate their relationship and the ins and outs of their life, their friendship, before she goes off to school. Highly recommend. Same for Children of Blood and Bone. I'm super excited for the movie of this because Damson Idris is in it. And a lot more. It's like a super stacked cast. I'm happy with the cast. I love it. I'm super excited for it. So yeah, those were my best books this far. My next question was the best sequel of the year, and for me, I had to give it to Tia Williams. And Audrey and Bash are just friends. Look at the cover. The cover eats, and then you got the pink and the white. I thought that was so freaking cute. This book is about the daughter from 7 Days in June. Now, although I did love 7 Days in June, I hated I actually like could not stand the parents in this book. What was his name? Oh my gosh, the mom and the dad in this book literally got on my nerves. Eva and what was the dad's name? Oh my god, I can't think of his name. Whatever. Like they tried to redeem themselves at the end, but like no. They got on my nerves the entire book because y'all were literally so terrible in 7 Days in June, right? But now y'all trying to like tell Audrey that she can't like. Anyway, aside from the parents in this book was so fun to read, so fluffy, so cute. I was feeling so heartbroken like at one point in the book, and then I was like, okay, they fixed it, they got it together, right? But yeah, I actually love this book. Best sequel. If you have not read it, read it. It's really good. The parents might get on your nerves, but it's worth the read. Next up, the third question was the new release you haven't read yet but want to. I just did a what is it? A book haul vlog. That should be up before this one. So if you see the outfit, ignore. I didn't want to change my outfit again. But yeah, I talked about this book there, Junie by Aaron Crosby Eckstein. I just recently picked this up. I have heard a lot of good things about it, and I'm super excited to read it. So if you want more thoughts about what this book is about, go check out my last book haul vlog. So that's Junie. So the fourth question was number most anticipated books that I want to read for the second half of the year. Definitely go to Tiffany D. Jackson's The Scammer. I know she just released her YA middle grade book, Blood in the Water. Absolutely adored that book. It was so good. It is middle grade, but you can read it in one sitting. It's super good, super interesting. But for the purpose of this video, I can't wait to read Tiffany D. Jackson's The Scammer. I'm not sure when it comes out. I'll have to look it up, put it on the screen. And also Eternal Ruin. Eternal Ruin is the second book to Immortal Dark by tateana. I believe is how you say her name. Ate up Immortal Dark, and I'm so excited for the sequel. Can't wait to see what happens between the sister and it's super excited to read it. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. Okay, now the book that disappointed me the most has to go to Kennedy Ryan's Can't Get Enough. Hendrix. I don't like. It's not that it's a bad book. I just didn't relate to it. In the first two books, there was a lot of similarities to my life, and that's why I like super like related to them. Like couldn't believe it. Like, oh my gosh, this is me. This is me. Hendrix, she just didn't do that for me. Hendrix, she's childless by choice. Is what they're saying about it. She's the rich auntie vibe. She's the billionaire. She's with the billionaire guy, and it does just don't resonate with me. I got two kids. But it was a good book. It just wasn't for me. I'll say that. Like, I wish they would have put more, like, stuff about her nonprofit in here. I feel like it was kind of just shoved at the end, and I didn't really care for that. But I would have liked to hear more about it. But biggest disappointment was definitely Can't Get Enough by Kennedy Ryan. However, she does have another book getting ready to come out. I think next year. She has Score, I think is what it's called. It is the continuation of Real. So if you read Real, I'm pretty sure you'll want to read Score. I don't have all the details, but Kennedy Ryan talks about it a lot on TikTok. Okay, next up, what book surprised me the most? And I would have to say If You Stay by Brittany Cherry. I have, I don't know if you can see it, but this stack right here of books is my get rid of pile. And The Air He Breathes and The Fire Between High and Low are definitely in that stack. And it's my unhaul stack. And I don't get, like, she's a person of color writing about a relationship that is not about people of color. I don't know. It just don't do it for me, right? But I read this one, gave it a chance, saw the cover art and said, oh yeah, we in there. Read this book and ate it up. I think I read this book in like 2 days. It was so good. I loved it so much. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. If you haven't read it, read it. Ate it up. 5 stars, like super good. Okay, and my pick for favorite new author, I have a few. So you got Daniel Black, Percival Everett, and S.A. Cosby. S.A. Cosby has he writes a lot of thriller books, and I think they're some of the best reads out there. I have read Razorblade Tears. I have read Blacktop Wasteland and his newest release, King of Ashes. I have read all 3 of those and literally ate them up. Although it takes me a little longer to get through his books just because, like, it's a lot of pieces. And I think that's just the thriller genre for me. But they're so good. Books normally take me 2-3 days to read. His books, for some reason, take me like a week. And they take me a week. But in that week, I'm constantly like, oh my God, what's about to happen? What's about to happen? Oh my God, I can't wait to finish this book. I can't wait to see what's about to happen in this book, right? So shout out to S.A. Cosby. because his books are amazing. Percival Everett, I read James. James was like the best book of 2024. I think, I don't know. I know it got a lot of like high praise and awards and all that. And James, I ate it up. I absolutely adored it. I want to get into like some of his other work because I know he writes a lot. And then Daniel Black wrote Don't Cry for Me and Isaac's Song. I read the first book, and the second book is on my list to read. Actually, I'm gonna start it pretty soon because the audiobook just became available to me through Libby. So that's next up. Okay, and then a fictional character that I think they say have a crush on. I don't have crushes on fictional character men, that kind of thing. That ain't me. But Charlie from The Great Man, he was awesome. He was a sweetheart. He held on to like his beliefs. He stayed strong when people were looking at man a certain kind of way. He did not. He always had his cousin's back in the book. So he was like a real one. Like, and I mean, that's all you can really ask for is somebody that's go like stay down with you and like have your back through thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't read The Great Man by Kyra Davis Lurie, you should definitely read this one. This one ate it up in a day, literally. So fun to read. The audiobook was really good. So yeah, Charlie from The Great Man was amazing. And when I think of somebody in a relationship, I think of Charlie. Charlie is who I want, okay? And the next book that made you cry, I didn't cry, but I did have all the feels. Like I felt really bad for the dad. And that book is Don't Cry for Me by Daniel Black. I don't know, like this book is about a dad. A black father makes amends with his gay son through letters written on his deathbed in the wise and penetrating novel of empathy and forgiveness. So yeah, the dad was on his deathbed writing letters to his son, Isaac. Isaac. They haven't spoken in a while, but yeah, this book made you feel the feels. Like it. Read the books. All these books that I'm like talking about here, you should definitely read them. Okay. Next up, we got a book that made you happy. The book that made me the happiest was definitely Audrey and Basher, Just Friends. I mentioned this one earlier. Audrey and Basher's relationship, I absolutely adored. I was so happy with the ending. It kind of made me sad for a minute, but then I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I see what's happening here. But yeah, this book made me so happy. The end. The parents came around eventually. They redeemed themselves a little bit, you know. But yeah, this book made me so happy. Number 11 was the most beautiful book you've gotten so far, and for me that was Deacon King Kong by James McBride. I started this book and didn't finish it because I was reading too much at the time. I had too many books going at once, so I put this one down because I didn't want to shortchange it, if you will. I wanted to read it when I had my full attention, and it didn't. But the cover, you can see like the hat, the outline of the man, the suit. I actually like it. It's like abstract. You don't see covers like this too often. So when you do, you gotta like grab them. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, this cover I actually adore. It's probably one of my favorite covers that I've seen in a while. And finally, the book that I need to read before the end of the year is definitely The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. I am more than 50% of the way through this book. It's just that the chapters are literally like an hour long a piece, or 50 minutes, or 48 minutes. And it's just like, I have children, okay? I have two of them, two kids, okay? And I have to cook dinner. I have to get them together. I have to entertain, and I still want to. But yeah, the Poppy War. I'm a good ways through it. I've been reading it for months. I mean, I'm gonna get through it. It's just gonna take me a little while, but I really want to finish this before the rest of the year. Plus everything that's on my TBR list, my ever growing TBR cart. And there is also another book. I think it just released. It is called Blood Slaves. I think is what it's called. It just recently released. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Hold on. Because I requested it through Libby. And I'm in the waiting list. I am on the waiting list. Yeah, Blood Slaves by Marcus Redman. I don't know what it's about, but I know I seen the cover and was like, yes. Like, can you see? Can you see? Yeah. So that is my mid-year book freak out tag. Please, thank you so much if you've stayed this far in the video. Comment down below some of your favorite books that you've read this year. Have we read anything in common, or have any of the same taste in books? Let me know down in the comments. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.